we are people that from the beginning have been a lot interested in climate change agenda in the nation. Second to it, firewood was very scarce. In the olden days, in 1960s, when we were growing up, early 70s, of course you could go and roam around in the bushes and pick firewood. Today you cannot even dare get into somebody's plot to pick firewood. However, even as we developed the minim forests, we also invaded the same forests because we needed to cook. We needed firewood. We needed fuel.
The tree will bring the rain. The rain brings in the grass. The grass now goes back to the cow. And the cow will digest it and release the methane. Now the cycle repeats itself. It comes back to the biogas and to saving the environment. If you keep a cow and it gives a lot of dung, which releases the methane gas, which is one of the gases which interfere with the climate, you are interfering with the climate change in the sense that the methane will come up and go into the atmosphere. That is why now we come to the biogas system. So the dung itself, when put into the digester, there will be a fermentation in the digester, and that one will release the methane gas and the carbon. The trees also will absorb the carbon from the atmosphere, and then it cleans the environment.
I want to say that the coming up with the idea of a biogas plant in this home is a game changer. It has sorted us out on matters of accessing firewood with fuel for cooking, matters of protecting the environment by reducing the number of trees that are cut.
From the digester, the gas methane which is released is now captured and it is purified. Then it gets into the cooker. And as you can see, I'm now making a nice meal from the gas. This biogas is so efficient. There's nothing like you'd think of, I'm going to refill, oh, my gas is finished. As long as you have the dung from the cow, then you're sure of your gas being there.
2 cows can give you a volume of 4 cubic meters of methane which you can use to cook.
From the time I started using the biogas, I would say for sure I have really saved quite a lot. I would say I've saved a total of like 5,000 in a month for fuel only. I've saved the environment because I no longer have to look for wood so that I can be able to use for cooking. Charcoal, that one is a gone case because I no longer have to go and look for charcoal.
It has relieved so much because the price of firewood now is so high. You find that 10 sticks is about 100 shillings. So using 100 shillings times 30 days, that's 3,000.
The other 2 families that are also using the same biogas that I'm using they've also saved.
The other product which we get from that cow is the slurry from the biogas. The slurry, when it is released, it becomes pure manure. We can use it in the liquid form, or we can dry it and use it as a dry substance.
And this manure, the bioslurry that we get from the biodigester, I'm also using it to plant the vegetables.
When it is a dry season, we have got a challenge of animal feed and water, those 2 important things. The major one which is now interfering even with the gas production is the hay. When it's dry, it becomes so expensive. So it forced me to be buying hay from far to store in my store. And even this time, the climate has interfered with farming of grass, so we don't get enough. That one also interferes with the production of the animal because the milk will not be as it is being given when there is enough food.
You can keep your dairy cows, you can get milk, you can get manure, you can have biogas. I really want to appreciate Dhaka for having chosen Kochia and particularly this community to invest this great idea of a biogas plant that is now changing the way we look at things, our lifestyle, and even our income.